From towering snow-capped volcanoes to valleys littered with giant columnar cacti, the region south of Mexico City is host to a wild range of stunning landscapes. And with an abundance of rough dirt riding, beautiful wild camping spots, and an ethereal plant kingdom, it was always going to be an area that I'd enjoy exploring. But it wouldn't come without its challenges. With Mexico's rainy season now in full force, and with just 12 days to reach Oaxaca City in time to meet a friend, I had no room for any delays. So after a great 6 weeks back home in England, I returned to Mexico City, built my bike in the airport, and ventured south. I've just done a short ride today to a town called Amacameca, where I'm going to be spending the night in this hostel, which has insane 360-degree views of all these beautiful mountains and volcanoes off in the distance. But the reasons I'm here can't actually be seen right now because they're buried up in the clouds. And those are Mexico's second and third tallest volcanoes. But I'll see plenty of them tomorrow, as the goal is to get as far up one as possible and find somewhere to spend the night. I mean, just look at these views, it is absolutely stunning. What a great place to spend my first night back in Mexico. So that right there is Mexico's second tallest volcano. It's not the one that I'm going up today, but I'm going to have views of it all day, which I'm very happy about because that is so beautiful. It's so weird to see snow-capped mountains in Mexico. And what a beautiful day for it as well. This is going to be amazing.
Be big and tough for you, darling. That won't be enough. I would learn to move mountains, not learn to part. Whatever you want, whatever you need.
Well, if you haven't worked out already, it's now rainy season here in Mexico, and it's already proving a bit of a challenge. I'm about halfway up the climb now. I'm deep in the pine forest and way up in the clouds. And luckily I've managed to find this shelter, which I'm very much grateful for. So I think I'm just going to hide out here for a bit, dry off my clothes, make a coffee and just chill out.
And if I could change a thing, you know, nothing would be changed. 'Cause I love you so, and I'm glad you came.
I'm now officially in the park. So this road right here goes up to the volcano I saw this morning. And that road right there is going to take me up there, which is where I'm going to camp tonight. Just now got to climb another 1,000 feet, which I really don't want to do because I've already done 4,000 and I am exhausted. But I think it might be worth it.
Oh, babe, I'm yours till the end of time. You're the light in the tunnel when I'm feeling gray. You're the sun peeking through on that cold winter day. And if I could change a thing, you know, nothing would be changed. 'Cause I love you so, and I'm glad you came. My shoes, and I got dirt on my hands. But I'll take care of you better than any other man. I'll hold you until we all go. 'Cause you, my sweet, oh, you save my soul.
This right here is what bikepacking is all about. You make the decision to do something incredibly hard for no one other than yourself, and then you spend the whole day in pain, cursing yourself for your decisions. But then you get to the top and you get the reward, and you just enjoy and appreciate it so much more because of the journey it took to get there. This place is just so unbelievably beautiful, and it's made even more special by the fact that I got there with my own two legs. There really isn't anything better. It was now time to descend down the other side of the volcanoes, following a route called El Paso de Cortes, named after the Spanish conquistador Hernán Cortés, who in 1519 crossed the pass during the expedition that led to the fall of the Aztec Empire and began the Spanish colonization of Mexico. It's even said that he sent his men to climb the volcanoes in order to obtain the sulfur needed to make gunpowder. Nowadays, you can only climb one of the volcanoes as the other is very much active. Sometimes the ash from it rains down all the way over in Mexico City. And sitting at the bottom of the pass is the city of Cholula, where a man named Oscar had very kindly invited me to come stay at his friend's hotel. Now, as I'd stopped early to meet Oscar, I had a long way to go the next day, and so an early start was very much necessary. Although it wasn't long before I was out of the city and into the Mexican countryside. But that's when the storms hit once more. Might be here for a while, oh dear. Well, the people whose driveway I'm in actually just turned up and they have given me a chair, which is very nice. That's more like it. Come on, blue skies, come my way. The good thing about the rainy season here in Mexico is that the rain soon clears and you can continue enjoying all the beauty that wouldn't be there without the rain. Well, it looks like the rainy season's going to give me a fair few problems, but it's okay. The rainy season's the only reason that this beautiful valley is so lush and full of life. If it wasn't for the rain, these hills would be yellow instead of green. So next time I'm stuck in the rain, I just need to thank it for what it's providing, instead of cursing it for what it's taking away. So much mud. So I've just climbed from all the way down there, and I just got to the top and realised it's the wrong way. But at least I now get to go back down.
I'll stay for a moment, or hang for a while. You tell me what you want to. Stay here or for mine. I could be hard or I could be weak. I could be anything you need. Yes, I will always be good company.
So up here we have some big grey clouds. Round here we have some big grey clouds. But over here we have blue skies, and that is where I'm heading. So I'm going to risk it and try and get to the next town. Look how beautiful this is, by the way. I can't take shelter now and hide from the rain. Wow. That is crazy.
There's secrets too, and I've made promises to fold, and I followed my words through. I could be hard or I could be weak. I could be anything you need.
little pedal.
Well, I woke up this morning to rain, mist, and a very wet looking dog. But the sun is starting to poke through the clouds now, so I think there's hope it's going to be a good day. Although I have a feeling it's going to get pretty muddy.
What lies ahead I cannot guarantee. We could be last or we could be first. We could move on or in reverse. But either way I'll be your company. But either way I'll be your company. I could be hard or I could be weak. I could be anything you need. Yes, I will always be good company. I could be.
Look at this view, Cara. Look at the view. Oh, you're sweet, aren't you?
Yes, I will always be. Yes, I will always be good company.
A lovely lady at this ranch has given her some water. She's definitely struggling a bit in this heat.
Well, I don't think their dogs are too happy about it.
She's exhausted, bless her.
So I've ridden about a mile from that ranch and the dog didn't follow me, sadly. I think she's happy there and they'll definitely look after her. Now I'm in one of these tiny little mountain villages. I really love stopping in places like this. They just have such a calm and peaceful feel to them. It's really, really pleasant. And now the grey clouds and the rain and the thunder seem to be rolling this way, so I should probably get a move on. Oh, the rain came early today. It's gonna be fun. I can see blue skies. There's definitely hope. There's definitely hope. Been caught in the rain and I saw this shelter thinking it might help me. Maybe not. Oh, this isn't ideal. Well, the rain has decided to stop as soon as I set up my tent. There it is there. I just got absolutely soaked. That was not a lot of fun. But I managed to find quite a cool camp spot underneath this massive cactus. The area I was now in was called La Reserva de la Biosfera Tehuacan-Cuiacuatlan, and is best known for having one of the densest concentrations of columnar cacti in the world. It's also home to over 2,500 other species of flora, and so I made myself some breakfast and took the morning to enjoy some of the fruits of the rainy season. After 6 straight days of riding, it was time to give my legs a bit of a break, and so I headed into the next town and stopped in a hotel for a much needed rest day. And feeling fresh the next morning, I set off on what would be a relatively uneventful but necessary day, taking me 70 miles closer to Oaxaca City and to the bottom of what would be the biggest climb I've ever done. So over the last 5 days, I've dropped about 11,000 feet of elevation, and it is much hotter down here. But the good news is today I'm climbing back up about 5,500 feet to somewhere a little bit cooler. So I've got an early start to the day to try and beat the heat because it's going to be a brutal day of climbing. Oh, and also there's nowhere to get food or water until after the top. This is going to be interesting. So I've come up all the way from that valley down there, and I'm not even a third of the way to the top yet. I've just stumbled across what I can only describe as paradise. See, I was starting to get pretty worried because I definitely didn't bring enough water for this climb. There's more climbing than I thought there was going to be, and it's much hotter than I expected, so I was already starting to ration. And I've just come down a little hill, and there's a river here. And not only is there a river, there's just butterflies everywhere, just flying all around me. It was just this moment that felt like I just landed in absolute paradise, exactly what I needed at this moment. Oh, this makes me happy. I probably won't find another spot like this all day. So I might as well make the most of it. Make myself a coffee, have some lunch, have a proper rest and cool down. Well, I am unbelievably grateful for this spot, but there's still a long way to go, so let's get it done.
Buenas tardes. Gracias.
And after an entire day of slowly pushing and pedaling my bike, I'd covered just 18 miles, but I'd made it to the top. Well, that was by far the hardest climb I've ever done. And the view at the top, slightly underwhelming, but it was beautiful the whole way up, so I can't complain. Now I need to descend down quickly into this next town because the sun is starting to set, and I'm getting massacred by mosquitoes right now, so I'm going to get a move on.
One night of these songs you sing, tenderly to broken wings that make you. Last word's gonna say you.
I spent the night in a small town called Santa Maria Ixcatlan and set off early for yet another beautiful day riding through the mountains of Mexico.
These same dreams that make you ill will grow in you and be the cure of discovery. The warm lips of your lover siphons blood from veins. What you seek is seeking you. When you reach, it's reaching too, I know it. Or even if that's bullshit, I'll find light in the void.
If you write the perfect song, you know ever sings along but moonlight. Maybe that is alright. Searching is your home. Like a bird through a window pane. Like a bird through a window pane. Like a bird through a window pane. To heaven's gate. Like a bird through a window pane. Like a bird through a window pane. Like a bird through a window pane. To heaven's gate.
I'd now made it to a place called a Poala, which is not somewhere I'd ever heard of before, but it turned out it was actually famous for its huge waterfall. So in the morning, I thought I might as well go and check it out. Now, I need to get up there. Now today was one of those days where I just really wasn't feeling up to it. But that's okay, that's completely normal when you're bikepacking. And all you can do is just do your best to slowly get some miles done, have a big dinner to refuel your body, and get a good night's sleep so you can go again the next day.
No. You're a beautiful dog. No.
After descending into a valley, I came across a town where I saw the first signs of the abandoned railway line that I'd be following all day. And pretty soon I was out the countryside and into Oaxaca City, just in time to meet my friend Sumi, who had come out to join me for a couple of weeks riding around Oaxaca, but that's for the next episode.